All right, here we are. We have a beer poured, so we're good there. I gotta get my brushes sorted. My wet palette. Speak. Shout out the audio. Tabletop Audio always produces great audio. A couple things we'll paint tonight. I've got this guy here, plus a bunch of other minis. I'm just going to paint black. I'm going to base this guy too first, then we'll move on to actually painting it properly. Gotta do a series of things to it, unspeakable things. Okay, get my brushes out to 0, an old crappy 2. It's a super nice 4. Where's he at? Still a crappy 2. Crappy 0. Better 2. That's a better 2. And a wee one for eyeballs. And there it is. 5-0. Hello! It is that time of the week. Cafe? It is? It's always... Hey! Are we meeting tomorrow? I know it's in my calendar. If we are. I think we are. Week after next, I'm going to GMI. I'm thinking about bringing a traveling mini painting setup to stream mini painting from GMI. How's that? How'd that be for cool? Bright and early for you. Not for me. It'd be fun. I hear the internet is now okay out there. Someone was telling me that Josh streams Netflix, and if he can stream Netflix, I can mini paint. I'll mini paint from the kitchen counter, from the kitchen bench. Be a group mini painting stream. How's that? Pretty fun, I reckon, huh? Or just Trish may be on later, Trisha, as well as other folks. As a postdoc here visiting us, the same kind of money that brought over Sebastian Pletniak last time. His name's Tony DeDios. He's a genomicist. Looks at microbiome and whatnot. He's a funny guy. So he may join us. You never know. But right now, we'll start with painting this guy. How are you? How's it work? Okay, just painting this guy with. So all I'm doing is painting some black on this guy. And we'll come back to it in a bit. I need to get my hair dryer for this, I think. Oh yeah, busy. Thanks for signing off. Oh, yeah. I bet that was a fun way to spend your weekend. Super fun. Yeah. Jesus. Well, Judith would be the intermediate, so Judith would be the one that sees it after me, so I think she knows your situation, so she might actually know your actual situation, so... Well, I don't know. Hey, items. Yeah, I saw it was approved. Hey, oh lordy, I saw you, oh lordy, playing some space game last night. Last night? Last night, I think it was. Yes, it was last night. Last night for me. You were lifting boxes with a space machine. You guys are all doing well. I'm just talking with Cafe Marballs. Many of you might know. Long time watcher. Stream supporter. No one's a better supporter though than Diadems. Gotta say. Star Citizen again. So Cafe. So once that extension went through, they build you just like this at the speed of light. Did they really? That's pretty goddamn funny. Isn't the next step suspension? I mean, we're just gonna forego that. So I'm just painting some base coat black on this guy that I'll work on this guy later tonight. I mean, the stream will work on, but right now, get him on black. Then we'll dry brush him in the whites and grays, and then that'll get us getting ready for painting properly. And in the meantime, I got these other things too. While this guy dries, I will paint them black. Just like the Rolling Stones suggest we all do. All right. So they build you and you're already under debt collection. The University of Auckland. Taking care of its students. Really, students come first. God. Dude. I kind of feel like I just need to finish back. That's... There's something to be said for that, Cafe. If you want to just like... Yeah, I support that idea. I do. Put that aside for a sec. So I'm just painting a bunch of guys black right now, alright? That's alright, Lordy. We're just, Cafe and I are talking about work stuff. That's all. Oh yeah, I was just hanging out. Oh no, I think I was... What was I doing? I wasn't working, but I was... Yeah. You guys have got time off? Okay, see you. Okay. I wasn't working, I was actually working on printer files for this giant castle behind me. That's what I was doing. So Cafe, I support the idea... Well, we can talk about it tomorrow at the meeting, right? Right. I support the idea of you just... The motivation of this is costing me money. As opposed to I'm on an indefinite leave. No, I you know, definitely something to be said about that. This is a Zorn that I am painting. A elemental earth creature. Neutral, I think. And anyone who's my age, in the Pacific Northwest, this is a Zorn is spelled X-O-R-N. But again, if you're my age and we're in the Pacific Northwest, you remember that in the 80s, the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, his name was Jim Zorn. course, so it's spelled Z-O-R-N, and these guys are spelled X-O-R-N, but whatever. Anyone remember Jim Zorn? 80s Seahawks. But then, of course, there was Brian Bosworth, who was a total fucking loser. Who knows? He was a linebacker, right? Maybe he was from... God, where did he play college ball? Remember Brian Bosworth at the time, he was like one of the probably top draft picks, most expensive linebackers on the planet. Like injured himself like in the second season or something like that, so the Seahawks wasted millions of dollars on him. And he made movies. They're now lampooned on MS-3K. So it's all worked out. I still get to watch Brian Bosworth on MS-3K movies. These guys are kind of complicated. I should have spray painted these guys, but they are just topographically complicated. What I mean. Sorry about the boring painting here. I don't need to. I don't feel okay. Cafe reading group today. We talked about Jonesy because we read this crap. Not crap. This, I don't know. Paper with one of my favorite archaeologists as the author. Not my least favorite one, but the second least favorite. He's a blast star. But it was, yeah. So, climate change and just crappy crap. About climate change and archaeology. Jonesy would have been good for that. Okay. Painting his orange. Black. Absolutely. I love MS-50K. I usually have it on in the background when I'm doing stuff in this room here. The best. I remember in the 90s, MS-50K, it came out on Sundays. I was a grad student, and some of my friends would come over, and I used to record them on the VHS machine. So I used to have recordings of MS-50K. I don't know what happened to those things, but one of my favorite shows. Okay, I gotta leave this right now. Pull it out. Do another Zorn. Actually, maybe I can do this guy now. I'm gonna finish this guy off, actually. Just his base here. Oh, they had a good movie last night that I was watching on MS-50K. After, I think, Oh Lordy, your stream. And the movie they were lampooning was an old Doctor Who film, but not a Doctor Who canon film, like an old Doctor Who film where the Doctor was played by the guy who plays Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars: A New Hope. And oh my god, the Daleks are just so... It was pretty goddamn funny. But actually, the Daleks were so, the noise, their voice was so hard to listen to. so grating upon the ears. Okay, second Zorn, I'm just like painting in black right now. While the goblin, who's the main event tonight, while he dries for a sec. I might even hair dryer him if I have to, but I'm just letting him dry au naturel while I paint. Gonna base coat black these Zorn. Just like this. But yeah. Trying to get a D&D game going for this Sunday. It's not going to be our normal game, almost certainly, because a couple key players are absent. But I hate going 2 weeks in a row without a Sunday game, for God's sakes. I could play Baldur's Gate 3 again, but you lore viewers don't tune in for that. You tune in for the live tabletop D&D. So I'm trying to get that organized. It might be kind of a one-shot session, maybe even Shadow Dark. I don't know. Trying to get some commitments, which I haven't gotten yet. So we're working on it. Just to let you know, we are working on it. This is splattering black paint all over me. All over my fingers anyways. I could have spray painted these guys to do this, but I don't know. That presents other pains. I figure I just paint them quickly here to start off with while the goblin dries. Like I said, the main event. Well, yeah, 45 players have been on business. We haven't played all month. We'll take off about that. Yeah, life does happen. We have a really, we do actually have a really consistent game. We play, pretty much every Sunday, New Zealand time. But there's been, it's not simple things like, oh, I can't, I'm busy, but like I'm overseas. So I was overseas in Italy for a while for work stuff. One of the other guys was over in UK and Europe for like 5 weeks, pre-planned stuff. So it was really, you can't, I mean, you know, that's the way it is. It wasn't people just being lame. Although we do have the occasional, I think, people being lame. But that's pretty rare. Okay, there's that one now. Now, I'm going to do some horsies. And I'll come back to finish those Zorns, and then we'll go to the main event. It is a game, of course. I'm going to do this horse. It is a game, you're right. Don't worry about that. Got to keep in perspective. Keep it all in perspective. Keep it in perspective. Keep saying to myself. I have to look up. I have to do some reading how to paint horses. I don't want to screw these guys up. I mean, like when it comes to really painting them right now, I'm obviously just doing this kind of base coat black stuff. But yeah, when it really comes to painting them, need to fucking some more black on here. Yeah, life happens. Okay, that guy is almost ready for me to. The goblin over here is he's drying up. Oh, can you see him? Right there. He's getting dry. We will put a gray. I really should go get the hairdryer though. I might go hairdryer him quickly. So I can then put some gray and then white dry brush on to make everything pop. Okay, and just put some more black down for the horsey. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of black right there. Okay, that leg too. Yeah, I'm afraid to paint this. I've been afraid to paint this horse for a long time because, I don't know. Horse flesh? Kind of, I mean, you really want to think I'll have some nice transitions between different colors, you know, so you want to do a good job, so. Kind of nervous to paint a horse. Never painted a horse. But we'll see how it goes. And diadems, I looked up, again, you said that you and Creep had found a miniature painting tag for streams. Was it the miniatures and models tag? I saw that. You know, there are honestly more current viewers for that right now than there is for D&D. But I just stuck with the D&D one. But I did check that out. Wow, this is, yeah. Not easy painting this friggin' horse. And I might kind of stop in a second. It gets kind of difficult near the end here. Yep. Might stop, let that guy dry, and I'll do the rest of him. So right now, I'll kind of lean him up there, like that, with the other horse, and then the base of the Zorns, and then we'll go to the main event, the Goblin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look up horse painting. Tell you what, I'll do the back on this guy first. This horse is actually with those on the slideshow images in the upper right. That's actually, this horse goes with that set. That set is from Esmeralda's Caravan. A Whiz Kids kind of set they got for Christmas a couple years ago. And so these horses go with a carriage they, I assume, are intended to pull. But I'll just use them for basic stuff. Horses outside of a barn, that kind of stuff. And I do, surprisingly, have a need for that kind of stuff. I need them. Got some sessions coming up where that might be a good piece to throw down on the table. Okay, maybe I'm just going to hold this guy's head. Do the rest of him besides his head. Wish the head's easy to hold on to. Yay, clap for the minstrels. Flip the horse around. This side. Not just prep work. I'm just right now just painting these guys. Just to get some models, get these guys prepped a bit. In a second, I'm going to go to that goblin and start painting him properly. The first goblin I black based like this. So this is just killing some time while that goblin dries. I could dry him with a hairdryer, but just trying to get a bit of this done. So in a second, we'll get to real life painting. This is just for the moment. Put that horse there. I'm going to paint the base of these Zorns. And then we'll go to a little more prep on the goblin. And then we'll paint him properly. No, I wouldn't stream just black base painting all night long. I know people don't come here for the hot painting tips, but still, it'd be pretty freaking boring. A little bit of real painting. Okay, there's that Zorn. My other Zorn. My other Jim Zorn. Right, those guys are all done. Horses are done enough. Now I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to do some kind of dry brushing on him. You'll see what I mean by that. To make him pop before I start painting him properly. So, some gray dry brushing. You'll see what I mean. Put him in the stand. There he is. Good to go. There he is. There he is. For that dry brush, I'll probably use my brush here. I'll use this one and some gray. How much gray do I use? I bet I use a dark sea gray. Sky gray. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, dark sea gray to begin with. I have my paint over here in my vortex shaker to my right. And for this, I need to use, I'm going to use this circular palette thing here. Like that. And then we'll do... That's really a pretty hard dry brush for this guy. And now I'm doing white on top of that gray. So here's that gray. You can see it really makes parts of him pop. He's got this weird mask on, see? And now I'm gonna do white. A light white, just coming down what's called zenithal, right down on top of him, like the zenith light source right on his top in white, and then we'll actually start painting him. All right, I promise. Let me clean this brush up. This brush here. Clean this brush up. Push up. Okay, and I gotta get a different brush. Here's the white. The fall prime brush I'll use. Put that there. Yada yada. Get myself a beer while that dries. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. More like 30 seconds, but I'll be back. Okay, hi, I'm back. Yeah. I got myself another Eddie Line, Frank Yaker, West Coast IPA. Where are they from? I mean, New Zealand, but where in New Zealand are they from? These guys, I want to say they're South Island, like Queenstown-ish. Nelson. These guys are Nelson. So, I should have had them at the last New Zealand Archaeological Association conference. It's a good beer. Eddie Line's a good brewery. They pour this beer, and then we'll white zenithal this guy, and then we'll start painting him properly. this prep crap. Thank y'all for being here. If you want to check out our Greyhawk based long-running D&D campaign, go to that Rolled Anvil site. For those of you who maybe know, Greyhawk is the example campaign in the new 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide, which is already out physical copy in North America, I believe. I'm not promoting 5e or the 2024 rule set. I'm promoting Greyhawk. I have played 5e, but I don't know. I play 5e because that's what everyone plays, but I'm not... I was gonna say I'm not a fan. I'm becoming less and less of a fan of 5e. Why, you ask? I'm less and less of a fan of 5e because it's a rule set that promotes heroic characters. And I'm not into heroic characters. Granted, you can DM 5e in a way that the characters are not invincible. Absolutely, that's possible. It does take a lot of takes a lot of work though to create that kind of play using the 5e rules. And I guess I'd prefer just not to do that, not to do that much work, in all honesty. But we still have a good time. Okay, now I'm going to do a what's called a zenithal. I'll just top down. And this guy's hitting his top. You can see I'm really just going down for the top. Trying to... Anyways. A little bit harder than I need to, but... Yep, that looks good. So, gosh, this is what this kind of, now this is what this, if we finish off with. So there's this guy now, ready to paint properly. It's just, I spray painted him a long time ago in gray. Not a primer, just a spray paint. And so I just painted him in black, and I dry brushed him in sky gray. Dark Sea Gray, sorry, by Vallejo. And then I highlighted that in white Vallejo to give us this model, which we can now paint. Right. Well, I got my horses over here. They're doing fine. Can I just stand up? I'm gonna lean them against the microphone stand over here. Maybe at the end of tonight I will finish those guys up, but right now we got this guy, and with all these guys, these goblins I've been painting, let's start with his skin. I'm gonna clean off this brush real fast. Okay, yeah. These two brushes I used tonight, I'm gonna get something out so I don't use them again. So I don't want to dry brush with these wet brushes. I think my brush is over there. I only have a small paint area, but there's a guy I used to watch in Japan. He's a mini painter. I used to watch him. Man, he was good. But he lives in Japan in an apartment, and he had his little, hey Greylig, he had his little paint set up, and like you can see in the corner of his apartment, and he had this like, it was all vertical. All his paints were in a vertical rack. All of his stuff was in a vertical rack, so he had this like little tiny paint area. It's like, wow. don't think I could do that. Even living in, well, as a middle-class American, growing up, we had a big house, a big yard. Moving to London was, whoa, that was a shock. Living in a flat. Fortunately, in both the flats we had gardens. I don't know, Grey League, about Twice with Delay. No one has mentioned it so far. Maybe it's just you. Hopefully it's just you. People have just been too polite not to mention it. My viewers are the politest viewers. So it could be. You started wrong. Okay, so just doing a scan of this guy. Doesn't have a whole lot of skin, frankly. Visible. He's got as much skin as the rest of the goblins in the world, but... Let's see to that song, apparently. Yeah, there's his little beady ears. And all I gotta do is beat him his mouth. Hey, baptize! Exactly. Yeah, if you have my OnlyFans site, yeah, seriously. I mean, I appreciate the patronage. Baptized, how you doing? Baptized in pus. A tattoo artist in the great city of Milwaukee. But did you also... I know. Talk about a big fan. Baptized has really supported me throughout my career in all its guises. Baptized, did you work in Seattle, or you just had friends who worked in Seattle, right? My OnlyFans. I was describing that to, I saw it on your Instagram, I think. Baptized, you tattooed those little flower petals on her right bicep, right? And that's the kind of, I forget what kind of flower is, but that's the flower that she, I mean, I know she's a graphic designer and she makes these kind of prints. She makes prints that use that. I mean, like everything is like from shower curtains to tea cozies to whatever. They have that kind of design on them that she created, right? And I want to say that what you tattooed was that one of her particular designs that she sells on products, I think. Yeah, it was a print. Okay. So I thought when I saw that, because we were talking about that. She and I were talking about that at GaryCon this year. I'm not going to GaryCon this year. Are you going to GaryCon, Baptized? It's right down the road from you. Right down the goddamn road. Good question. That's a good question. Got to, my man. Well, whatever. I know people have their various things they do. I am not going this year, only because I really can't afford to go every freaking year from New Zealand. But every other year I can potentially swing, so I'm trying to be there in 26. So if you got to choose, go in 26. My group has been... that's awesome. I've seen your setup. I have been woefully absent from the Guild Superior streams this last several months. My job has really been taking up a lot of my time over the last 2 months. So, but soon I'll be joining again the Chatterati, the Chatters on Guild Superior. In about 3 weeks, I'll be back in action in that social media sphere. Yeah, I have been a ghost. I know, fuck. Seriously, I feel bad. Really. It's because I'm a teacher, and this part of the year, my classes can clash with Guild Superior. So, unless I skip class, which would really put out a lot of people. Actually, probably not. Who am I kidding? They would rejoice. Yeah. But the bosses, the powers that be. I'll be back, I promise. I'll be back in the second half of November. I'll be back. Okay, the rest of this guy's arm. I'm trying to find his skin on here. I mentioned baptized. I mentioned one of the grad students at my office. She has some really cool tattoos. You're up in Duluth, okay? She has some really cool tattoos on her. I guess it's bicep, but not kind of front bicep or forearm. And they are really kind of bold line drawings. Really sharp. They really pop. And one of them's a fig, like a fig fruit on a branch. And the other is a split open pomegranate. And they just look really, really cool. And they're just, yeah, they really, really pop. And they're just like, yeah, electric looking. Anyways, I was telling her about my theory about if you want a tattoo, just think what you want and then wait 5 years. And I told her about your theory of if you want a tattoo, just get it and put it all over your body. Right then. Yeah, so. Different strokes for different folks, as they say. So is that guy got it? Okay. Just put it all over your body. You're right. You're right. Might not be ready in 5 years. That is true. That is true. I like to think I will be, but I know every year I think that is less and less true. Okay. Reminds me of that joke about if you quit drinking alcohol, you live 5 more years on average. 5 fucking miserable years. One of my favorite jokes. Actually, I was gonna comment on one of your Instagram posts that I saw today, baptized, and it was a pug at a computer, and he had round wire-rimmed glasses on, and he was wearing like an orange shirt that looked like to me like a prison jumpsuit. So I was gonna say something like he's got your pug's got his prison uniform on, but I don't know if that was your pug. Yeah, so there we are. So this guy is... Well, we're now... So working on this guy now. So proper painting now. If you guys... I don't have it, but I wanna... I want to shout out Baptized is Instagram page, because such oh there no there's just such cool images on there, but I don't know how to do that, so sorry. Someday when I master the interwebs I can do that. I'm looking around now and I can't. Anyway, I don't know if we're gaming this Sunday. Our normal game is New Zealand Sunday midday, which is kind of U.S. Saturday night. But yeah, last weekend, no. A couple absences, which are pre-planned and so fine. This weekend, a couple days from now, I don't know, because one of my players who I really want to be there, because it's a consequential part, she can't be here because it's her birthday, and she's planned this a year in advance or whatever. Anyway, so and then the weekend after this coming, I'm away for some field work. So, long story short, Baptized. Maybe this weekend it might be a one-off, might be a one-shot, but it might be 3 weeks from now. Too bad. I know it's too bad. Try to post a link or whisper me a link. If you whisper me a link, I don't think the posting will work. I had a lot of, what do you call it, spammers. And DM Dave, actually, Dave Grandmaison, I love saying his last name, told me to up the security on my Twitch. So if you whisper me a link, I can put it up. Because I am special. Oh, yeah. Put that for me. Okay, there's some skin. I think that's all his skin. And now I might do his schmuck there. Let me get, here's some of his colleagues. His goblin colleagues. Here's a goblin colleague that has an orange orangey kind of hoodie, as you might say. He swapped curse for a one-off. And everyone was happy with that? That's a good idea. I like it. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, but what if? So, I assume no one died, because if someone died, I guess the typical player might be kind of pissed, huh? If like someone killed their character. I forgot to paint this guy's bracelet, so I'm gonna put him out here. Okay, my other guy's got like an orangey. Oh, a dream sequence. Good. That's okay. So that takes care of that. That's a good way to do it. That guy's got an orangey hoodie. I can give this guy a reddish one. Maybe I'll do that. Doomfire magenta, pretty harsh color. Gryph-hound orange. Vulpus pink. I want to be, you know, it'd be a good job to be the person who names Citadel colors. Right? So, for example, yeah, Flesh Terror's red. Let's do his thing he's wearing in that, and then we'll go to the headpiece thing. Christ, yes. Flesh Terror's red, coming at you. A dream sequence. Good idea by your DM. Good. Oh, that'd be fun. Well, I'd have to sort out. Could even do that. Could even do that this Sunday. With only like my 3 players. I could make up a kind of, yeah, a reverie, a dream sequence. Maybe we can do that. I'll run them through some strange... Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna steal your DM's your idea. I can put them in like friggin' Tomb of Horrors and see how they survive. Ooh. Huh. I like it very much. Okay, I'll check it out. Ooh. Whisper me your YouTube channel, and I will, I'll put it in the chat. What an excellent idea. Halloween dream sequence. I could try to do some minimal prep. 6 hours. We do 5-hour sessions on Sundays. 4 to 5. 4 to 5 and a half. Ugh. Ooh, I like it. I might try to pull that off. Okay, this guy's got really red. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm totally gonna steal your idea. This is Sunday, just here for the episode 20. Nice, man, nice. I gotta watch more of your stuff. I'm actually gonna be in Seattle for Christmas. Me and the whole fam are going back to stay with my parents. My mom, my brother passed away a couple years ago, and so I'll be on the same side of the world as many of my online friends. As I say, online friends are real friends, which my daughter scoffs at. Okay, that's the over. Okay, no, wait. Okay. Trying to figure out he's got different colored pants on, I'm gonna say. Yeah, he does. Trying to figure out this guy's his attire. He's been a game for a down player too. Yeah, I like that idea very much. Trying to think. I could do a scary. Well, I think I want to do minimal prep. I like it. I'm still gonna rip off your game and say I invented the idea to anyone who asks. To any and all who inquire. Good idea. So, doing his backside. Oh, look, Alice from our group does camera work. RuPaul? Really? RuPaul? Jesus. My God. Well, I only... Oh, lordy. You made some great tea, did you? My only brush with... Well, I have a couple brushes with minor fame. One is that one of my daughter's best friends, Her dad is Joel Little, who is Lord's songwriter. And they live nearby. And we've been to their house in LA. One of my brushes with fame. The other is that my wife's uncle is Chichi Rodriguez, who passed away a month ago. And I have golf with Chichi on the course. Or rather, I walked with him on the course at golf. And I bought him vodka tonics afterwards at the bar. That's his drink. That was his drink, vodka tonics. I don't play golf, but holy shit, that guy can hit a ball. Jesus Christ. Okay, got this guy's doing this guy's thing here. Oh Lordy, you've outdone yourself with your tea. You've super really impressed yourself. That's funny. That's so funny. On phone, we'll try to whisper link. Okay, yeah, okay, it didn't work. It looks like it, yeah. Demanding day. My watch is telling me I've had a demanding day. Or get plenty of sleep today. Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna get plenty of sleep tonight because I'm drinking beer and painting minis. And I've got to get up tomorrow for meetings. So, yeah. Okay, got your whisper. I'm gonna put this on it. Sweet. This is everyone out there. Check this link out. Baptist and Puss. He plays on this this streamed, or rather YouTube videoed long-term campaign. Carnival. He's in season 5, episode 8. Halloween special. Really cool graphics to begin with. Yeah, and I've seen their stuff. There's a green screen, so it's all professional because he's a green screen. That's what that means. So there they are. There's Baptized on the far right. Yeah, nice. Really good stuff. Super cool. I'm gonna subscribe right now. Avel said games. I'm subscribing. I should have subscribed earlier. There I am subscribing. Awesome. Actually, in this episode, the Halloween episode, Baptized, you're wearing that shirt. Actually, I showed someone that shirt from your Instagram picture, the Problem Solved shirt. It's covered in blood. That's awesome. I love that shirt. Actually, one of my players has a shirt which I absolutely adore. And it's just a blue t-shirt, and on it in kind of 80s script it says, this shirt is only blue when I'm thinking about dwarves. And that's another shirt I effing want. And here, if you want to see Baptized cool, his Instagram stuff, lots of cool tattoos for God's sakes, and pictures of dogs. Go there. I love that fucking shirt. I think I'm going to make a shirt. A blue t-shirt that says, this shirt is only blue when I'm thinking about dwarves. It's an awesome shirt. So, yeah, absolutely, man. So, seriously, I'm not a huge tattoo guy. I mean, I've got a tattoo, but whatever. I do like looking at baptized as tattoo photos. And yes. That's a very Crom-like tattoo. Absolutely. Super cool stuff. The tiniest D20. Anyway, so now I'm looking at your Instagram page, but I'll get back to painting. Getting back to painting. I'm moving some stuff around here. Switch around stuff, moving things. Okay. I wonder if I could ever do a serious D&D, seriously produced D&D stream like you guys have. I like the idea. Not with my current players. Not because they're not good players, but I just don't think it's their thing. I don't think, yeah. I don't think it's in my future. Trying to work it out where I can. Where you and when is Guild Con? It was pretty, was it just like... I swear I was talking to Dave about that, and he was just describing how he had just like, you know, everyone played Shadow Dark in his living room, which sounds awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do this way. This guy's not easy to paint. So, okay, I shoot my, I tried my best to turn it on comic. So you shoot yours on Discord, okay. Oh lordy, yeah, I mean, I thought about doing Tailspire seriously for a little bit. Actually, it was during COVID, right? We were playing only online, but we play live, and so let me shout out Lordy's I'll shout out Lordy's Twitch channel at least. Yeah, so it's not really possible. Hey, baptized. So my wife is Native Hawaiian and dances hula and does Native Hawaiian, and she's been wanting to get a traditional Hawaiian tattoo in the traditional style with you know, comb and ink. Let me show you something. But I did my PhD in MA in Hawaii, and this is a colleague of mine, Trisha Allen, and this is one of her books, Tattoo Traditions of Hawaii, and Adam. I'm sure he knows Trisha Allen. So my wife is probably going to get a traditional tattoo, hopefully from Trisha. I don't know, soonish. Soonish. If he's a traditional I mean, what's his surname? What's his last name? this is an old book of Trish's, and it highlights a bunch of traditional Hawaiian tattooists. You don't know. I think I've asked you this before. Baptized. You don't know Eric Reith of Seventh Son Tattooing, do you? I'm sure I've asked that before. One of my best friends, Tim, who I went to grad school with, Eric's his brother. Or Yoshi in Japan. Okay. I'm not a tattoo person in the tattoo world, so I don't know that kind of stuff. I'm tattoo adjacent. I'm lots of stuff adjacent. What is it? God damn. Jesus. Impressive. Don't tempt me to get another tattoo. Christ. I don't mean as if I have lots of tattoos. Just like... It'd be fun to get... Hey, Trish Talker. So Trish Talker, Baptized, who's on chat there, he's a tattoo artist in Duluth, Minnesota, who knows and plays D&D and is friends with some of the same people I play D&D with online and at GaryCon. And if you go up to chat, you'll see, I can show it again. You can see this is Baptized Instagram, where lots of his tattoo art is shown. But I was just showing him, just showing online this book by Trisha Allen, Tattoo Traditions of Hawaii, because Loki, my wife, she's been thinking now for a long time about getting a traditional Hawaiian tattoo with with a hammer and comb, either ring on her forearm perhaps, and she would like Trisha to do it because she wants it done traditionally, so that might be in her future. Yeah. I mean, in her future, maybe, she'd have to go to Hawaii, and which of course she can because her sister's there and just have a sister, but it'd be like probably a multi-week affair. So maybe next year she can work out the time to go back to Hawaii to sit with Trisha and get a tattoo done. We'll see. Trish Talker, I have totally on my own invented a new idea. Actually, no, I took this from Baptized as well. What I might do this weekend, although you would like to do this too, unfortunately, for a game, is a dream sequence session where everyone plays everyone else's character and you draw it out of a hat. It's a dream sequence, right? So I could say you guys are all in some reverie, and we'll draw out of a hat who plays who. So, even if it's just like Sam and Andy and Alex, we'll see who plays who. Although, I don't, actually, we play each other's characters a lot because people are missing a lot. So I don't know how well that'll work now that I think about it. Yeah, Lily would probably go. I mean, if they're going to Hawaii for a couple weeks, Lily would go and hang out with her cousins because her cousins are there. So. They were there. They were just there. When were they there? They were there this year, right? Didn't they go over there like in May? No, they went there for Christmas. They went there for Christmas. Thank you, man. I'll check it out. I see. I'll send this to my wife. I'll send this to Loki. I'm looking at it now. I see. Well, if he's a Hawaii tattooist. Oh, wow. Jesus, yeah. So, yeah, lots of Japanese style stuff, huh? Nice, nice, nice. Pacific Ink and Art Expo. Nice. I'll follow that. Maybe send it to Loki too. Thank you. Mono was on here a bit ago, Trish. He might still be. I was telling him your comment that today's reading for reading group was pretty Ben Jonesy focused. I'm kind of slow tonight with stuff. It's got like a leather thing there. It's just some of these models, it's hard to figure out what the fuck's going on. Where skin stops and other things begin, etc., etc. I think I've kind of got it on that guy. I'm gonna put the flesh tears right away anyways for a bit. And see where we are. Yeah. He was lurking. I know where the wrinkles start. Maybe he's got wrinkly skin like an old man like me. So for example. There's his smock thing. But see, his left shoulder's got some kind of capsule on it. Some kind of thing on his left shoulder. It's not on that side. This side just goes from his hoodie to his arm. But that side does not. There's something in there. A piece of armor or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, so it's not terribly easy. I know, text Mana and tell him to get back online, Trish Talker. He does. He's like a goblin onion. So many layers. I don't know if Tony DeDios is here. I didn't check in my chat log. He's not. Need to get Tony DeDios in here. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna put a leather capsule there. Probably, and that's leathery stuff. He's got pants on, and he's got his helmet thing. Okay, we'll do the dark. I will do a dark, like Darget Sewer. Talk to myself, I know. Agro Stones is too loud. I'm looking for brown, good brown contrast paints. Not aggro, that goes over there. Getting on flesh. Could do contrast yellow. That might work. Let's try yellow for his belt thing. Yeah. But I'm going to do this under his pants. His pants. His pantaloons there. Which only show on the front side. His pants there. And... Did you? You're kidding me. You left Tony trapped me. Holy shit, that's funny. Tony's a funny guy. He's, yeah, just he's a pretty funny guy. That's funny. Total Southern European, total Spaniard. I just didn't, never thought about how different Southern Europeans are from the Brits. God. Ha! So 20 was trapped. Yeah, yeah, and a big hippie. Yeah. Okay, what brown stuff? Red. Green. Red's a primary. Blue. Maybe kind of purpley pants, but light, really light purple. For his pants, and maybe I can use a contrast paint on him here. I can use this contrast Magos purple. Yep. Look at that. It is the struggle. What is it? Ha! I know. Fortunately, Trish talking you guys, you guys pretty much, I don't know if you've ever really gone so far off what I've planned. Not really. Not really. I like to think it's because I give you a couple choices. It's some you know, I don't like to say I railroad you, but you know, I think I make clear what the best choices are. You might not take those best choices, but whatever. Wait, that's too big. That's all right. His pants aren't back there, it's just right there. And his boots. So, let that dry for a second. And I'm gonna do his belt. I might use Gargank. Gargank Sewer. Gargax Sewer. Or Contrast Yellow. Aggro seems just too light. Skeletal Horde, too light. Look at my paint names. Oh, I got more. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Darko Flesh. I got more paint back there. Trish Talker, I was like, look at all my paints I have you can play with when you're here. I got a lot of fucking paint. I don't know. 75 different paints. I started thinking about the cost of them all, and then I wanted to stop thinking about it. Yeah. Oh my god, he owns his own gaming company? I tried to do that with choices. This is literally in my intro speech. This is my living story. No, I'm not a god. This is my style. I don't want anything to me, but I like to think of myself as a bard of old. I could speak this world in existence. You, the viewers, are my listeners, but these folks are the stars of the show. And my characters don't like a book. My characters are alive. They do good. They do evil. They love. They lie. They lose. They fight. They kill. They. Yeah, you can't railroad. But also, you want them to kind of play in the world. You really want them to do certain things. Doing a pants second coat. Oh, Baptized, I'm afraid to meet you at like GuildCon some year and have you give me a tattoo. Like a Superior Adventures Guild tattoo on my neck. I know. Trish Tucker. Rosellas are often in the backyard. Rosellas, tuies. Actually, Rosellas mostly, and then tuies, and then Keteroos. You know, we get the Keteroos occasionally, but the Rosellas every day. And the Rosella often's, you know, they come in pairs a lot, and he sits there all the time. And you know, parrots are super smart, obviously, and they know, you know, when a parrot, you can tell that they look at you because they're doing this, like his one eye is looking at me. I'm just like, dude, I'm just here, just doing my thing. So you will see lots of birds here, absolutely. Yeah. They are judging. They're totally judging. Actually, I put some I put some nuts in a bowl out on the deck, and I put like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna kill the birds. I put some cashews and almonds, hoping to coax the birds, the parrots, over. And I think I didn't see any of them. But the next day, the cashews were gone, but the almonds were not. Seriously. You know, the 5 cashews and the 5 almonds or whatever. All the cashews were gone. Almonds remained. So, I know they didn't just fall out. Something came and ate only the cashews. You know, totally picky birds. Little bastards. Macadamia. Macadamia nuts. That macadamia is a good D&D name. Macadamia. Seriously. That's a good D&D character name. Absolutely. I like it. Need to name an NPC Macadamia. One of my NPCs I had named, it's the genus for psilocybin mushrooms, I think. Amanita? Something like that. And Sam knew what it was. I forget the name of the thing. They can buy your favorite sandwich. Sam does have something to tell us. Trish Talker supplies her DM with various goodies. Indeed. My Citadel case right here, which has some stuff in it. She got me that sticker. She got me this book. Indeed. Various food items. Hey, this sentient microwave. How are you? There are views. Hello, sentient microwave. Scary thought. Coming at you live from New Zealand. We're on New Zealand Wednesday nights. We paint minis. New Zealand Sunday, midday, noon, in American English. We play live D&D on the table. And hopefully we'll do that this Sunday, but I can't guarantee. I'm sorry. You're doing good. Doing good. So, sentient microwave, where are you coming from? What's your D&D backstory? Are you a player, a watcher, a DM, a mini painter, etc., etc.? I'll let you gather your thoughts while I go get a beer. Okay. Back. Sentient microwave. Well, Red Bull Amber edition. Jesus. I'm working on my first campaign. Also working on a character for the upcoming with some buds. Nice. Here on this channel, I'm well versed in Greyhawk, and so love to talk about Greyhawk stuff. Oh, that is not going to work at all. This will though. If you want to go to our World Anvil page, look up our Greyhawk campaign. 62 sessions into this current campaign, I think. That's about 2 years worth, I think. The World of Greyhawk map there behind me, etc. More than welcome to. Do lots of painting on Wednesday nights of minis, but also terrain. Got terrain behind me, etc. I like to drink beer when I do this. That automatic chat there, social media stuff. I post lots of my minis and terrain on Instagram. But, I only paint once a week, so I don't have a lot of posts on there, but yeah. 3. So, what's this conversation? 3 pizza places and a barbecue rib shop. I never experienced a pub sub, brother. What's a pub? What's a pub sub? What's a pub sub? I'm from the west coast of the U.S., and I haven't lived there for a long time, but that's where I grew up, so what's a pub sub? What's a pub sub? I must know. Yeah, they don't do barbecue in Minnesota, right? Baptized, where are you from originally? Because barbecue, south, I mean, Texas to Arkansas, essentially. So from a deli of Southeastern grocery store called. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Dave's BBQ. What's Dave's BBQ? Seriously, not having lived in the U.S. for a long time, I don't know these things. A golden retriever necromancer. For goodness sakes. That's not going to fly in the world of Greyhawk, but I don't think you're there. Wow. That's a combination, sentient. I'll say. Okay, sorry, let me get back to this guy. I'm doing his... So, as you can see, here's what we got going on with this guy here. Just done his big smock and his big belt, his skin, his pantaloons. I'm gonna do that central medallion thingy now, and his like bandolier thing, and then I'll probably work on the helmet he's got on. Thank you, Trish Stalker. What's that? Okay, now I gotta allow some message. You used the word turd, and it didn't like that. I see it all. I know. A golden retriever necromancer? What? Yeah, a possessed bone. Thank you. The purple and red. Yeah, I was trying to think about what's a little bit of a something to contrast with the red, but not too great because I don't want to have some fluorescent thing going on. One thing, hey, Folum. I have not done freelance writing in TTRPGs. I do have. I have an item on DM's Guild. I have taken an old. You do a little. I have taken an old 1980s 83 for 83 ADD module from Dragon Magazine, May 1983, and Magic Flea Collar, and I converted to 5e, and I put my conversion on DM's Guild. So not freelancing because this is not my day job, but if you want to go get my 5e conversion for this 1980s Dragon Magazine module, go there. It's free. Free. Digging a hole with the flag on his neck like St. Bernard. Now it's in the path to lichdom. A golden retriever lich. That's funny. Okay, I wanted to do this guy's belt thing right there. So, it's gonna be metal. Metal, will it be? Will it be rough iron? It'd be rough iron, because yeah. Well, now, Trish, so Trish, before you come here to stay, you have to come, we'll do dinner, we'll go on a walk with the dog together. Day-to-day life with Conan is pretty goddamn funny. He is so, I want to say he's so smart, which he is, because shepherds are smart dogs. He is very smart, but his smartness is in pattern recognition, right? So he memorizes patterns very, very well. So he will start to memorize your patterns. And yeah, and it's kind of hard to explain, but you know, when you move a certain way in the house, or you put on certain items of clothing, or you're doing something in the kitchen, which is correlated with another event that he is interested in, he is just right there. He knows your patterns. Oh, dude, I've got some squeaky balls in the backyard. No pun intended. And yeah, they're insane on the dog. Insane. I mean, they're so annoying. They're so beyond the. They're just like so out there that it's insane how annoying they are that you have to laugh. So yeah, Trish Talker, you see the Kona, super excited. Everyone's over, and then he like calms down right, and it collapses in the floor. This is his normal mode, but just his like day to day rhythm is very funny. For example, if you sleep in a room, which I expect you to, and there's totally no problem with that, if you close the door, in the morning he'll just bust the door down, like he just rams to the door, and he's like, "Hey, it's time to start. Why aren't you doing something with me?" And usually I'd like tell him to fuck off and throw him outside, or literally tell him to fuck off. But yeah, although he's getting older, so he's less rambunctious. Imagine a pack of worlds, you squeak a ball through it. Oh my god, that's awesome. I'll tell you, Trish Tucker, don't. We'll go through all of the ins and outs. Um, that's funny, baptized. That's a magic item, like the werewolf squeaky toy of beckoning or something like that. I like that a lot. The werewolf squeaky toy of beckoning. Okay, I'm looking at him, this guy, sorry. Got an iron thing there. I will highlight that. Now I'm going to do a really light brown on that strap on him. His strap on. I didn't mean to say strap on. On his strap on. Yeah, light brown on that. Then we'll do his helmet thing. So here's this. See, check out this guy's his helmet. He's wearing this helmet. I grant you. See his ear there and his mouth, but he's got this helmet on, which looks like a rat, but it's actually metal with eye slits, and that his mouth is sticking his tongue out in there. That's not his face. That's a helmet thing he's wearing. See, it goes back there to the back. That's his skin back there. So I guess he's got kind of eye slits there. See, it's got rivets on it and everything like that. It's really freaky. I will be using blue steel for the metal, oh lordy. So it's just easy. I do not do a good non-metallic, and so what I do for metal typically quickly is, see, I like this. That is actually gunmetal blue, and then I wash it in null on the underside, and then like edge highlight in white. So that's my metal. My easy way to do. That's my easy decent metal right there. Gunmetal blue, null on the shadow, and then edge highlight in white. Produces my metal. Some examples here. Yeah, this guy too. So his metal, gunmetal blue. It works for me. Easy stuff. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's helmet is. It looks like rat-like to me, but it's not like a real. At first, I thought he was wearing the head of an animal. Ha! Moles punched in my. I don't paint well. A lot of my minis are in these cases over here, so I'm not gonna get them all out. It's taking me forever. But one guy did, I don't know, this year, a human, and I did like 5 o'clock shadow on. He's like a bald-headed dude. It was pretty easy to do 5 o'clock shadow on him. And so I like that. So 5 o'clock shadow. That's the closest I've come to doing something like that. Mustache, though. I have done on Trish Talker's figure For on her, I did like a blue streak down her forehead and nose, like a, um, like a Mel Gibson, uh, Scottish tattoo on her head. I did that on that one. So, barbarian face tattoos. Um, I'm really what I consider to be a mediocre mini painter, so that's getting pretty. That's kind of detailed for me. Look at these guys. Look at these goblins here. No, these guys got. This guy, you can pretty clearly see his face. That's. I mean, I could have done something on this guy's face to make it a bit. But I'm happy if I get eyes like that. That have well placed pupils. Yeah, Braveheart tattoo is what I'm talking about. Oh lordy, exactly. I mean, maybe. I'm looking at my case on my mini. It might be on the top here. Looking. Yeah, so this is one of my many cases of minis. It's not in here. There's a good one. Nah. Oh, is that? No, it's not. This is a kind of recent one. It is pretty detailed, which I kind of like. So again, nothing with the face there, but you can see nice ruby red lips, eyes which are kind of okay. That's pretty, it's pretty goddamn small. For me. And I am not a professional. That's a Reaper Mini Ghoul Queen. I think. Okay. Let's continue to work on this guy. I'm going to do that bandolier style thing. And then maybe that helmet he's got on. So I'm going to use a lighter brown. That bandolier thing. Let's see, orange brown? Oh my god, okay. Saddle brown. No, I have an orange brown. There it is. No, I'm going to use the other brown. This medium gray, which is actually brown to me. And he's that strap he's on his back to make it pop off the rest of the stuff. I could use a kind of reddy brown, orange brown, but then it will match too closely to the red and his belt. I want it to be really different, so this sort of stands out. I haven't been following you guys, but you're talking about important stuff, it seems to me. Awkward tattoo, not so Braveheart. Baptized. There's a mini painter streamer whose name is Cal Gomez, and I don't know how well known she is, but she was painting a pretty big miniature of, I think, a Zelda character, a female, and she had like a low slung skirt on, and she painted on a total whale tail G-string on her, and it was pretty goddamn funny. It wasn't part of the model, but it was very funny the way she painted it on. It was a good job. That's what's called? Isn't that called a whale tail? From my misspent youth. Hey! Thanks for the follow, Fulham. put a thong on a goblin as long as I can. Maybe. See a guy like this? His backside's kind of showing. Put a thong on that guy. Gotta find that guy. These molds are pretty detailed. They don't leave a whole lot of room for ad-libbing. I'll try to find that. I'll try to find, one of my models that is thong worthy. I actually have. I have not a shit ton. Another 10 or so of these goblins I haven't painted. See, these are all the goblins from this set. So I could look to see which ones, or give them a tattoo. Give some of these guys tattoos on their back. Oh, like a heart tattoo on their backside. But they actually have scars. Actually, I can show you. So, see, this guy's got like. See, they have scars on their skin. Actually, some of these guys have scars I painted. Look at this guy. He's got scars, which I highlight. See those scars there? On his skin that I highlighted down there by his belly. There's, I need to, yeah. With pink Ugg boots. The leader is, maybe this is the guy's the leader. This guy? No, this guy, he's the standard bearer of the group, right? Anyways. Me too. His backside is pretty. You got those swords and everything like that. He's got a scar though too, so he's got scars. Yeah, Trish Talker, I'll try to make an NPC with a thong showing. A magical cod piece. Oh my goodness. Oh. Good stuff. Magical cod piece. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta paint this thing. I gotta paint, people. For God's sakes. Let's fucking around. Banana Bear. Where's... I know, actually, if you look at minis enough online, there are purveyors of R-rated minis. And they're mostly, of course, women. But it'd be kind of funny to get a mini that was like a super well-endowed dude wearing just like a cod piece and nothing else. And throw him down on the table. Yes. See what people say. It'll be good. Any stuff. Banana Bear. Yeah, I guess I should. Yeah, seriously, I should. It'd be fun to do like a Halloween or Christmas stream with really ethically questionable minis. Kind of fun. here. I think that's good. Back in the stand. Ugh. 3:30, Baptized. Go to bed, man. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Baptized, for coming here. Thanks for chatting with my friends here. Appreciate it. I'll see you on Instagram or soon on Twitch again, man. Or on your YouTube channel. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Very much so. Yeah, freaky. That's what. Yeah, that's freaky. That is Freaky Friday. All right. Night, Baptized. Cool. See you soon. I'm really going to think about that for this Sunday. Seriously. Ugh. So I know Baptized in Pus from Superior Adventurers Guild or Guild Superiors Twitch channel and D&D playing, Shadow Dark playing on Discord. So I could if you guys, I don't really have it here, but any kind of link, but Superior Adventurers Guild on the Twitches. I would go check them out. Seriously, check them out. I can perhaps find it here if I do this. Okay, there, blah blah. So these guys are great, and in particular, these are the guys I played D&D with online, and at GaryCon, and there it is. So if you guys, these folks here, they're just a small channel. I mean, they're bigger than me, but they're still a small channel. These guys, I think were they playing me right there? I think I might have been playing on their channel. So I think they might even be kind of like streaming my broadcast on their channel. They are awesome. Sweet as. So Guild Superior has me as one of their suggested streamers. So there's DM Dave Gramazon from, is he from Duluth? He's from Minnesota, Upper P, the UP. But check those guys out. Just a great bunch of folks. I'm glad to see that Guild Superior has me as one of their favorite streamers on their channel. Super nice. Okay. Let's get back to paying this guy again. Some more. I need... Yep. Do some pieces here on this. Pretty good as it is, though. So that's his belty thing. Now... gonna do his helmet. Okay, I'm gonna get my horses and shit out of the way. His horns. Right. Don't. Yeah, like, so. Oh lordy, this guy. I mean, great. Greyhawk. They do. So they do a Greyhawk campaign, but also they do a series of other kinds of games in the Tales from the Loop, sorry. A series of other role-playing games. Shadow Dark, we stream that sometimes. Greyhawk one-shots, Kids on Bikes, Viking Death Squad, a ton of stuff. And really, and Baptized in Pus, he knows those guys as well. They do really fun D&D stuff. And their streaming is kind of North American evenings. So much more acceptable for your time zone than me. Tell them I sent you there. No, I play those guys live, in person, and online. It's such a very much fun. Okay, let's keep working on this guy. He's got this, like, I might make his helmet out of this bronze stuff I have. This rough iron. I might do that. Rough iron helmet. So, give me a sec to think about it. Then I'm going to do his face. Yeah. I think I'll make a rough iron helmet. Alright. I got the paint here. It's ready to go. And I call him Dan Dittmer, so it's his name. But Baptized in Pus, who is on here, he's in Duluth, and he knows the Superior Adventures Guild books as well. He's tattooed several of them, well, at least 2 that I know of. So it's kind of an interlinked community. There's also a DM, and there's a DM Dave who is a producer of content, of written content. That he's got a Patreon, and maybe you get some of his emails from him. So there's another DM Dave out there, not the same one I'm talking about. Still, I've also got his stuff. He's a good, but I don't know him personally. I can't vouch for him, as you might say. Whereas Superior Adventures Guild, I can vouch for literally personally. Being played with them live, in person, online, etc. All those things. So this guy's, he's got a weird helmet that I'm painting. I'm painting his helmet right now. Oh. It's kind of hard to get in here. Maybe I should commit to getting a tattoo from Baptized at GaryCon 2026 if he attends. Holy fucking shit. That'd be pretty impressive. What could the tattoo be? A D&D tattoo somewhere on me. I've got an indiscreet tattoo on my body, which people don't usually see. Or rather, a discreet one, I mean. If I did a D&D tattoo, what would it be and where would it be? I think I need to make this have a little bit of leather underneath the metal on this thing, on this head. So I will do so right there. I'm talking to myself, I realize. It's fine though. Right. Fucking A. What would the tattoo be? God, I gotta think about it. How could we do that? How could we oh my god, how could I what would my D&D tattoo be? What do I like most? What's my iconic D&D kind of image that I would tattoo upon my body? Not a D20. I mean, what really? I gotta think about it. What really is my D&D image? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna paint this guy's face and the rest of his helmet. I'm gonna move on to other stuff. I'm highlighting his schmuck there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put black in there. Okay. Right. The strap. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try use this tiny brush. On the strap of his helmet, which people might not be able to even see, but I can see it, so it's bothersome. Yeah, that's good. Got it. It's like a leather piece under the helmet is what I'm a goblin with a thong. Okay, you're sold. A goblin, holy shit. Maybe you're right, oh lordy. A goblin with a thong is the obvious choice. I'll keep it in mind. Seriously. My family might have other ideas, but that's a pretty good idea. I'm not gonna deny. That's a pretty good idea. Okay. Put on the helmet. Exactly. Future archaeologist. Wow. A peat bog. That's where I'll dive in. My last act, we dive into a peat bog. Holy shit, that's funny. Okay, I got the little strap thing. I'm gonna quickly do some agrax. Now, Reekland, that's kind of red. On this, I'm gonna see something here. What this looks like. I Reekland this. No, I think it needs to be more aggro-axy. Oh no, let's see. Oof. Agrax, and I will use Rex. Agrax. They would say it's a ritual. Yeah. Oh lordy, right? You know Mark McCoy? You cited his work? Isn't that right? One of my postgraduate groups, they were talking about Mark McCoy's work, actually. Okay. Right. Okay, we're working on his face stuff now. Well, I'm going to work, yeah, properly on his teeth and mouth. So we're kind of... So just to update you, so he's got this, like, rough iron helmet on, right? With some leather beneath it. This kind of backstrap thing. His face, you can't even see his face. It's kind of like... And now I'm going to work on the mouth area. I'm going to put some black in the eyes there. Because you really can't not even see his eyes. I'm going to put some black in there. A small red lacy undergarment. Indeed. God. Yep. That's what we archaeologists do. Make up stories like that. Okay. And these are my other goblin lips. So I'm going to do his mouth now. Lips, teeth, tongue. Lips, teeth, and tongue. Sticking that tongue out. Okay, so lips first, then... No, teeth first. Teeth first. Basic white, and I'll then wash them. Where's my white? The tail of a whale. Exactly. That's exactly. The tail of a whale. What could it mean? Perhaps he worshipped the tramps. The tail of a whale. Oh my goodness, oh lordy. Don't get me started. Yeah. I could go on forever. Exactly. Seriously, that would be awesome. If that became the new Jesus. The new Jesus. Okay, I need to kind of like fix this. Fix this brush by ripping off a single bristle, which is annoying. Yes, you can see that bristle. Fuck, it won't come off. The Jesus they wrote about? The Jesus? So often in their dreams and visions? Yes, it was. That is he. Okay, teeth. These teeth, I'm just going to slap this white on those teeth right there. Oh, fuck shit. Too much. That's alright. Not gonna worry. Not gonna overworry it. How do I get over there? Huh. I'm gonna get more paint out. There's your best writing. that's 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 pretty good. It really is, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, yeah, okay, I'm gonna let this dry a second, and I'm gonna do lips, wash those teeth, and the tongue, which I think will help what I've tried to accomplish here. I think it'll help. I think it'll help. Oh Lord, that's funny. Okay. I'm gonna take the quickest of bio breaks. Be back in just a minute. Please stay tuned. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Trish Talker. So O'Lordy, Trish Talker, O'Lordy is an archaeologist. Well, did his degree in archaeology in Florida. So and like you know knows of Pacific Island stuff. I think he says he's cited Mark McCoy in some of his work. So yeah, I don't know if Trish Talker is here right now. Trish Talker is a PhD student at the university. Well, actually, I shouldn't take, but she's a grad student where I work. I shouldn't like just dox her out or whatever it's called online. So I'll let others do that. Oh, that's too bad. Seriously. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. That kind of sucks. I need some red. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Seriously. COVID changed things for many, did it not? Yes. But so might you go back to that kind of stuff? Uh, sure. Ugh. Companies are morally aligned with nobody unless you're a total piece of shit. That's not true. Um, there is actually a very good cultural research management firm in the Pacific, based out of Hawaii, called International Archaeology. And I guess, full disclosure, I worked for them throughout my graduate school career. I'm now one of their board of directors. They promote. They're not cheap, so they don't get a lot of scut work. They work mostly for the U.S. government. They are research orientated. The principals are all my friends from grad school who have PhDs and MAs and run the show there. I used to run the show there with them. So there are some good CRM firms out there. Some big ones you may know of, like in the American Southwest, like Statistical Research or Desert Archaeology. In the Pacific, it's International Archaeology. Yeah, there are some good companies out there. But I'm going to guess the vast majority of archaeology companies are lowest bidders. Okay. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. I understand. Yeah, totally. Around the world, lowest bidder wins. Seriously. Yeah. Yes, indeed. We will not disagree about that position in a capitalist society. I will not disagree at all. I don't know what the solution is, honestly. But I agree it's a shitty fucking situation. God, I cannot get this. This model is really difficult. to get at? I'm gonna paint his tongue bright red and then wash the shit of it. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh lordy. Yeah. So, an American living overseas for most of my life. Yeah. It's hugely stressful. I can't imagine actually living in America. Holy fucking shit. I can't wait for next week when it's over. Not over, but actually not over. Fuck, that's even more. That's the other horror to contemplate. Yeah. Yeah. Stressed? Yeah, seriously. I'm not stressed. I'm tired. We're also very tired. The entire world is tired of the US election. The entire fucking world is just tired. It's so tiring. I can't wait. But it's not going to be over until like kind of like February of next year, right? Because no matter who wins, well, no. If Trump wins, he wins. If Harris wins, it's going to be drug out until Trump will drag it out until next February. And it will be, again, it will be this like never ending. That's one reason for wanting Harris, because it'll be just fucking over. We can go back to our lives. Seriously. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. It's hard, and I'm pretty much a news hound. I love reading news. I do it all the time. Daily, I read The Economist, The Guardian, New York Times, so kind of center-left. But Economist is center-right. But still, so looking forward to it all being over. Hey, I can't imagine living in America and waking up to the daily horror of news. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, fucking A. Seriously, I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I seriously don't... I would... Yeah. It's a shit fuck situation to be in. Totally. Just fucking horrible. I seriously can't imagine every day waking up to the U.S. news cycle. God. I mean, and being there. I'll wake up to it like the rest of us do in the rest of the world, but Jesus fucking Christ. Obviously, I have lots of friends and family in the U.S. And the daily nightmare of waking up there is, oh my God. I'll be in the U.S. for Christmas. I'll be at my parents' house in the Seattle area. So, I'll get to experience that joy. I'm really sure if my life put a high... Really? Yeah. So I'm from the Pacific Northwest, in the west coast of the Pacific Northwest. So, very liberal area. So I know my mom has a Harris Walls sticker on her yard. No big deal, but yeah. God, yeah, fuck. Yeah, I read about in Oregon, in Portland, right? They're like setting fire to ballot boxes. It's fucking insane. Portland, yeah. Yeah, and so I grew up in the Seattle area and was born in Eugene. So I'm a Northwest boy. And yeah, it's just fucking insanity. Just fucking insanity. I don't know. Sometimes I can't. I don't think that made the paper here. But I subscribe to New York Times online, so I read that. But daily U.S. news here on our local New Zealand news, and it's always just insanity. Yeah. In fucking sanity. So, friends here charge it melted through the side of the box. Ah! God! And do they catch the person? Is it a right winger or a left winger? I gotta suspect it's a right winger, but I'll wait to see what the actual evidence is. Right wingers are the ones who are against mail-in ballots, of course. I mean, you're right. So, yeah, just craziness. I mean, seriously, and of course, even if Harris wins, that's the last. That's the. It's just gonna be. Sometimes I think that maybe Trump is just tired. And given Trump's New York rally, we're just off the fucking charts apparently. Maybe he'll just give up. If he loses, he'll be like, oh, I don't know. Depends on how badly he loses. If he loses, seriously, I have no idea. Looking at the election from the outside, I would not bet on that election at all. Would not bet on it. 2 up for grabs. 2 who the fuck knows. Yeah, who the fuck knows. Yeah. Again, fortunately, I mean, my family live in a small town on the west coast of the U.S. in the Northwest, in a very small town in the middle of nowhere. This little tourist town, hippie town. So, by Seattle. So it's really doesn't have that. I don't fear for that kind of stuff. But you're right. The rest of like big cities, Chicago, Houston, whatever, Tampa, those kinds of big cities where there's lots of division. Fucking hell. No idea how to deal with that. Craziness. This guy's mouth didn't turn out so good. Back to more important things like my mini. Hmm. Yeah. There's your hatred for the other. It's good. Yeah. Seriously, that's what, you know, you look at kind of like, hey, thank you. He's looking all right. Yeah, what you read, when I read polls about the US stuff, everyone is afraid for US democracy. The right is afraid and the left is afraid. They're afraid for different reasons. Thanks, man. They're afraid for different reasons, but everyone's afraid. And sometimes I like to think about the long view. Okay, history books in 100 years, what will they say? Well, they kind of talk about how this a time period of like 100 years when the US was paralyzed by this kind of stuff. And so I try to think about the long-term view of how this will seem. As a way to kind of comfort myself. About what it looks like. Yeah, it's difficult. It's fucking difficult to think about these things. It's a fucking Lily. No, it's not gonna be pretty. It won't be pretty. And I mean, unless it was a complete fucking landslide for one or the other, where no one could say that it could dispute the results. A landslide. But that's not gonna happen. No, dude, I think about it. My wife, American like me, we grew up in America, we lived around the world. We talk about it daily. You know? Daily discussion about this. Yeah, it is pretty fucking exhausting. As I think everyone would agree, right? Pretty fucking exhausting. Maybe some copper. All this stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this guy's helmet a bit with some different stuff on it. I'm gonna highlight some things. Some copper on it. We'll move to maybe highlighting his smock there before we move on to his shield and whatnot. So you can avoid totally. Cannot avoid at all. Okay, rivets. I'm doing the rivets on his little helmet here. It's a nice piece of brass. This color is. Nice color. Oh lordy, do you paint miniatures? You don't, do you? Huh! You do not have more skills. frankly, I don't either. This is all about bracing your hands. Bracing your fucking hands. And pulling the brush back towards you. There are some tips that people have out there about how to do this. Indeed. I'm not happy with his mouth, but I don't really know what to do with it, so... I might highlight the edge of his tongue a bit. That. And now I will highlight rather a little bit his mask he's got here. Yeah, you want a fridge lifted? I'm your guy. Glass held and not broken. I'm not your guy. Okay, yeah. Huh. You know, I really don't think I have fine motor skills, but it's got this strange helmet on, so I'm gonna leave it at that. His eye holes are not very... Yeah. Okay. So there he is. His helmet. I mean, the smock he's got on. So let's go in closer. There's his helmet. Not the easiest to see. This better. His mouth, I'm not very happy with his mouth, frankly. His teeth don't shut very well, but whatever. Alright, I guess. The helmet, so that's his helmet he's got on. I need to work on his hoodie there and highlight that. His straps, of course. His sword, of course, all undone. That stuff. I mean, the basics are there. The basics. But I got some more time here. I got some more time. I could either work on his... Yeah, I think I might work on the... So his helmet, I've done his helmet pretty well. Done. Helmet's done. I'll work on his skin and his smock. That requires me to kind of put some paint down on the palette so I can modify it, and I will do so. So you can't see my wet palette, but I got a wet palette over here. I'm just kind of putting some paint on it to modify. And what did I use for his flesh tears? I used flesh tears red for his shirt thing. Yeah, the shield. I'm trying to figure out what is metal and what is wood, if anything. Right? On the top, right? His top, he got some things attached to it. And that piece right there, that's some metal thing attached to it. But is the rest of the shield wood or metal? I think it's metal. So I'll probably paint it in metal. It's got, yeah, it doesn't have grain. There's no grains on it, so it's yeah, it's metal. I'll tell you what, I'll highlight his and work on his schmuck thing in his skin, and then I'll do the shield. So we can work on some shields up tonight. I'm happy to do that. Happy to do that. The set. No, I was looking at that too. Is the center wood or not? But there's no grains on it. There's no wood grain. I wanted to make the center wood because it's a nice contrast with the rest of the model. But there's no wood grain on it, so it's really difficult to think about. There's the slashes in it. So I think the whole thing is metal. I mean, of course I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's a fucking piece of plastic. But, yeah. It could be fucking made out of Jello for all I care, right? Okay, his skin. Do a little bit of skin stuff. Jesus. Okay, highlights right here. Obviously his ears. Obviously, people I say that, but not everyone knows that. Not so much skin on this, so it's kind of difficult to do with skin. Me. Yes, but no, I agree with all that stuff there. Oh lordy, yeah, he's tied shit on it. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on his shield. I agree. Yeah. Now a little more white. Yeah. Fuck, there's a bit of, like... So I think I got most of the green skin stuff down. And now it's this, yeah, a stone shield would be absurd. True. I like that idea. Stone shield. I should welcome in our current viewers, for example, obviously. So, those of you who are joining us, thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you want to connect on the social media, please do so. The links there are available. I'm trying to do a bit of stuff here in this guy. And this guy too. Okay, there's that guy done. I should take tomorrow for work. I should take tomorrow off from work, as I just said, and just fucking sleep in. Trying to get this guy caught. Oh. That. Yeah, this guy's not bad. Okay. No, exactly. Exactly. but, Cafe, I'm trying to suggest some benefit to you being in the future, but there's not really any. Yeah, so I sleep in to make the meeting. I knock off early. You're still working. Yeah, you're pretty much fucked in your time zone. So, sorry. Guess that's the way it is, though. Right? Just the way it is. Okay, I need to do some other. Oh, but someday, but Cafe, you make more money than me, right? Let's be honest here. Isn't that the truth? That's what it's all about. It's all about money, dude. All about the money. Show me the fucking money. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna finish this guy tonight. I don't. This guy, I could spend another hour on this guy. But I probably should go to bed so I can get up and make my fucking meeting with Cafe tomorrow by my midday. Fuck. So there he is. He's not. I didn't get the shield done yet. I know. That's what you want. No. That's what you want, oh lordy. The shield to be worked upon. But, you know. The shield is important. Look at that fucking thing. It's a piece. Yeah. No, seriously, I agree. It's a fucking good, great piece of the model, that thing. And his fucking sword, too. Actually, I'm gonna work on that medallion. His sword in gunmetal blue is so easy. So easy to do. I mean, his sword is so just waiting to be painted. So perfectly waiting to be painted. Fuck my family, it's 10:30, they're not home yet. My family's supposed to be here from dance, for fuck's sake. Let's go from 8 to 9:30, they're not fucking home yet. No, oh, I just heard my family come in. Just heard they come in. So they're here now. I'm thinking about bringing the stream to an end, raiding into someone who might want to raid into. Maybe someone in Oz? Cafe, I could raid into Sinkensprecher Spielen, the Germans, who are so fucking boring. Should I raid into them? Or, yeah. Cafe, no, come on, Cafe. Let's raid into Sinkensprecher, and I want you to speak to them in German. That's what I'm gonna fucking do, okay? They are so boring. Seriously. No, dude. No, we're doing it. We're gonna raid Sinkensprecher. Dude, Cafe, stay on and talk to them. They're so fucking boring. Alright? They don't even acknowledge you raided into them. So I want you to see this. It's hilarious. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll see you hopefully on Sunday or next Wednesday. New Zealand time. Alright? Let's raid into Germany. They're horrible. Okay, it's gonna take it a second. 7, 6, 5. Cafe, I want you to talk to them in German. Okay, here we go.